They tell me life is better blended. I tried it with barbecue and it wasn't pretty. It's been over a week since I've had a savage workout. I started my intermittent fasting journey January 1st of 2017. And just 6 months prior to that, I held the strong belief that many of us do that you need 3 meals a day. I mean, I thought if I didn't have breakfast, I couldn't work. I couldn't do it on an empty stomach. Now I generally don't eat my first meal until after 3 p.m. I started by pushing breakfast out till 11 a.m. Then the next week, 11:30. Then the next week, 12. It's particularly difficult in the first few weeks. The first month, even into the second month, by that time you've pushed it back 8 hours. But your body adapts and gets used to it. And the biggest thing was overcoming the mental hurdle, the mental barrier, thinking I couldn't do that. I also thought I was going to slow my metabolism down and potentially lose muscle mass. Not the case. I retained the muscle mass and the strength and lost body fat. My favorite thing is to work out in the morning on an empty stomach and a pre-workout. Just putting all that fuel that's floating around my body from the big-ass meal I ate the night before to work. And on top of that, there's some other really cool effects. From the moment when I wake up until I decide to eat, I feel more focused and more level, more balanced, mentally and physically. I do consume a pre-workout drink before I work out, protein after I work out, and typically 1 or 2 cups of coffee before my first meal. Now, I know we've all heard if you want to lose weight, you have to eat 5 or 6 small meals a day. And they say that's so you just keep feeding your body just enough to keep it going and keep continuously burning the calories that you're putting into it, and hopefully a little bit more, because if you're wanting to lose weight, you're intaking a little bit less than what your maintenance calories are, how many calories you need every day to maintain weight. So, for example, if your calorie maintenance number, the number of calories you need every day to maintain weight is 2,400, you can break that up into 6 400-calorie meals, or you could consume 2,400 calories in one sitting. Calories are calories. If you take in an excess, your body will store the extra that it doesn't need. When you consume less than your caloric maintenance level, your body turns to its fat stores as a source of energy, burns fat, and thus you lose weight. I just consumed a 980-calorie peanut butter mousse. I didn't eat much at all yesterday, so I wanted to make sure to be fueled up for a savage workout. By summer 2016, I had dirty bulked my way to 205 pounds. And I was strong, but I didn't feel good. I was bulky and 17% body fat. Over the last 18 months, I've done 2 things that have allowed me to drop 25 pounds and reduce my body fat by 6%. Started intermittent fasting. I started paying attention to macros. I hated the idea of counting calories. You know what? You gotta do it. At least until you know how many calories are in something. And then you still gotta count, but you count mentally. I started counting my calories, and then I started breaking down my calories. How many grams of fat, how many grams of protein, and how many grams of carbs every day. You get started, but you get used to it. You start to look at food and you're like, oh, I know how many calories are in that. And then you can start judging, and then you have a much better grasp, a much better understanding of what is in the food that you're eating, how much energy, and what's making up that energy. Is it good or is it bad? Oh, how I missed you, In-N-Out Burger. Hey, I never said my diet was perfect. Far from it. The struggle.